Raptors.
Oh, you know the Hawks probably won this
Hawks.
game.
Oh, they are.
Vince Carter.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's half man, half amazing.
Ties Jerry West for 21st all-time in scoring.
Wow.
Wow, that's pretty good, Vince. That's amazing.
This is Torian Prince.
I like
and
that.
that's for 3. This is Dwayne Dedman, and that's for 3.
Deadman from the corner.
13 out of 23s in the first half.
The Hawks up 13. I knew.
This game's over.
Look at this. Ball doesn't touch the floor.
Most improved player.
Pascal Siakam.
A lot of them out
He's
there.
making it at open close.
Buddy Hill.
Okay, 68
man,
to 60.
Yeah, it might be him, though.
This kid Siakam.
Handoff. Boop.
Kyle Lowry, the
Corbin.
transition 3, and then
Oh, in and out.
Fred VanVleet.
I love Van Fleet.
Yes.
Van Bleek.
Wait, Toronto up, back up.
Yeah.
Wait. How'd that happen? Nice dunk.
They came back and took the lead.
Oh, they look a little Giannis.
Oh, now they up 10.
Little Siakam jumper.
Oh, they up 13.
Oh, yeah.
Well, because they outscored the Hawks 59 to 33 in the second half
Oh, my gosh.
to make it 7 straight wins over Atlanta.
Oh, my goodness. Come on.
Hawks have lost 15 games when they led at the half. They're 13 and 15 now. 119 to 101 is the final. Win number 40 for the Toronto Raptors comes a night after.
You should
the
not
Bucks
get more ping pong balls
became
if you lose by
first.
15 or more.
Ernie, I've always said that you should, at this stage of it, when teams are trying to tank, they should not get more balls for losing.
Yeah, if you lose by 15 or more, it shouldn't count.
No, but I'm saying you shouldn't.
No, it shouldn't count in terms of the percentages to get more balls.
I just think everybody
Because
should
you're
get.
quitting at 15 or more.
Yeah, everybody should get one ball, plain and simple.
119-101 the final. Grizzlies and Thunder. So Marc Gasol traded, but Mike Conley was not.
He's like, man.
Russell Westbrook and Paul George
Not
recognized
myself.
by the Boys and Girls Club.
Got him.
One three-pointer made by Russell, and that was it. He was 5 for 16 from the floor. Did have another triple-double, however. You know who's got some game is Jaren Jackson.
I love Jaren Jackson.
Who can Mike Conley have helped?
He's got 27.
Mike Conley could have helped anybody.
True with that.
I like Mike Conley.
Oh, look out, Russ. Oh.
Look, he gonna look at the rim.
Guess what, Ernie? I have an announcement.
What?
He will not make Shaq in the fool.
Oh, okay.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, another pass.
Why?
Because I could do that. What you
Okay,
mean,
I
why?
was asking why.
Jaren Jackson Jr. again. This one for 3.
I like Jaren Jackson. He's gonna be a heck of a player.
Here's another chance, a chance for redemption for Russell Westbrook.
This is why, Kenny.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, he went up.
13 to nothing
sure that
Thunder run. Jeremy Grant.
Ooh,
This won't go, but Westbrook got the rebound.
littlest man on the floor out there with the
8th consecutive triple-double for Russell Westbrook.
Man, it makes me
Paul George for 3.
that makes me sick. I just being on the teams like the Grizzlies like now when you have nothing to play
Nothing to play for.
You're in the NBA. I remember them 2 years at Sacramento, man. That was the worst 2 years ever.
Dennis Schroeder.
This guy's a terrific backup point guard.
And you know that
Oh,
Terrence Ferguson's got some springs, doesn't he?
get that.
Yes, he does.
That was a bad pass that he went and got.
No, ain't no bad passing guy can jump like that.
Have I mentioned Terrence Ferguson?
Oh, show me
the
something.
leaping
Come on,
ability?
look at the guy sprinting back. Come on, Alvin.
Yes, sir. Showtime. 117 to 95 is the final.
Tell you what,
Yo, listen.
You know what's going to be real embarrassing for the NBA? There's going to be
7 teams.
no more than that. That's just unpacked it in who are just trying to get ping pong balls.
I would say New Orleans, Memphis, Phoenix, Knicks, Cavs, Chicago, Atlanta.
Washington.
No, Washington might still fight for it.
Grizzlies, by the
They
way.
always do, Chuck.
Grizzlies, the lowest scoring
Pelicans.
team.
You say Pelicans?
Oh, yeah.
Lowest scoring team in the NBA, the Grizzlies, held under 100 for the 31st time in this game. That's the most in the league, while Oklahoma City has won 5 in a row at home, and 8 straight triple-doubles for Russell Westbrook.
Ernie.
Had 9. Yeah.
I asked Kenny a question in the back. I'm gonna ask you and Shaq this.
Can we do the other highlights?
Sure.
Oh, go ahead. Let's wait a second. Go ahead. What's your question?
I guess they announced Anthony Davis gonna play. Do you cheer for him?
If you're a New Orleans Pelican fan.
Yes. of
Well,
course you cheer for him.
I mean, the reason that they took him out of that their hype video before the game is because they didn't want to hear the chorus of boos that would come down.
But what about now?
Yeah, you cheer for him. Because he's going to play hard.
If I'm going to the game
Look, as soon as he gives you a 45 and 20, yeah, you're going to cheer.
You're going to cheer. You're going to play hard. And then listen, what's the difference between you being traded during the game, hitting the game winner, getting traded during the game? What's the difference between you saying, you know what, I want to be traded? There is no difference.
Well, I think there's a huge difference.
No, it's not.
I think there will be initial pushback on it, and I think that in time it will subside.
I got to agree with Shaq on that. There's no difference.
There's no difference.
I think that, we can.
There's no difference. I mean, it's just.
It's the business of basketball.
It's the business of basketball. Like, I think that overall, knowing that you're not going to sign with a team and then telling them on July 1st, that to me is disrespectful. If you're the franchise player. To me, waiting till July 1st and these guys think they
He's got another year.
No, but I'm just saying, that would be disrespectful. That would be disrespectful. But saying, hey, I have a year left, and I'm not going to sign back.
I think as a fan, I think it's going to be very difficult to cheer for him.
I agree. Another 45-20, they'll be back on the bandwagon.
Let's move on. Clippers and Pacers.
Can we wait for this?
They got a bat at the field house now?
Is that a bird or a bat?
It says that it was a bat.
Hey, I got to give Nate McMillan.
He hit his head, though.
I got to give Nate McMillan some credit. He's doing a fabulous job. They still playing, man.
Without Victor.
Yeah, they lost their first 4 without Victor, and they won their last 4.
Imagine that. Guys just actually going out and competing and ain't worried about all the other extracurricular crap.
Oh, look at this. Look at this.
Shout out to Nate McMillan. You're doing a hell of a job. Your team playing hard.
Boyan Bogdanovic for 3. Capped a 13-0 run. And this will wind up in the hands of Tyreek Evans.
If this team stays in the top 4, he got to be strongly considered for coach of the year.
Another bat?
No, it came back in the second half.
How the hell you know that was the same bird?
Oh, it looks like it was a bat. Bird.
How do you know if that was the same bat?
Looked just like him.
It's like a raccoon. I had a raccoon in my backyard the other day.
Did you really?
And I was like, and another one.
I had a possum on my front porch last night.
And I'm like, well, I don't know if it's the same raccoon, but they look similar. I'll tell you that much. We came back the next day. I didn't know if it was. My lawyer was like, is that the same raccoon? I was like, I don't know. They look the same, though. I can't really tell you that.
116-92. Pacers winners over the Clippers. And
all raccoons look alike.
Minnesota and Orlando, our final highlight of the night.
Minnesota's got to beat this team, right?
Yeah, man.
You got the All-Stars, Kat and Niko Vucevic.
Hey, Ken, who's the best player in the buyout market?
Oh, in the buyout market?
Yeah.
Give me some names.
Cantor.
Cantor.
Well,
there you go.
I know, I forgot.
Terrence Ross had himself a big night.
Yeah. Cantor, because Cantor really could help a player.
Gortat.
71.
I go with Cantor still.
71 first half points for Orlando.
Macklemore too, right?
I tell you what, Minnesota. They have to be one of the.
Thank you, Cat.
They have to be one of the most disappointing teams in the NBA.
If Cat plays like this all the time, they wouldn't be.
All the time?
You're right, man.
I mean, they're disappointing, man. They fired their coach. It wasn't a coach.
Vucevic.
Baseline.
Oh, this was he's shooting over a chair.
Also known as Taj Gibson. Terrence Ross had himself a 32-point night, a season high. In fact, he's had better than 30 in 2 of his last 4 games after not having a 30-point game since 2014.
Good move.
There's Cat again.
It's too late. It's 2:39. Why are we showing this? This game's over.
Yeah, it is just about.
No, he's talking about the time on the clock, fool.
Hey, you're talking to a guy who's talking in your ear. Nobody can hear.
Come on, man.
Game's over.
Minnesota
we're showing a nice move when you're down about 16, 15.
Take it up with the editor upstairs. I thought it was a good job, guys.
What's
Very
going
good.
on with them?
You told the comprehensive story of the game in that highlight. 122-112. Bat, bird, no difference.
Thank you. Thank you.
There is a big difference.
There's no difference between a bat and a bird.
Let a bird bite
Stop it. A bird and a bat are the same thing.
No, they are not.
No, you bite a bird. A bat. If a bat bites you, you're gonna be dead.
No, a bat is a bird.
No, it is.
Stop it.
Chuck, you lost your mind.
That's at Auburn University education.
Jack, call your guy down at the zoo down in Miami.
This is our bat.
Ron McGill.